What kind of questions are you going to ask?
Any kind of questions. What the M.A.S is about? The M.A.S organization?
All right. Muslim American Society, it's a Muslim organization all across the United States, 60 locations, United States. Basically, we strive for the more comprehensive understanding of Islam, and we try to put that into practice. We help, do youth work, help in the masjids, do extensive dawah work, to advance the Muslim community.
You guys suck. It's a site where we do entertaining and educational videos about Islam and Muslims. Are there any indigenous activities, American activities that you promote?
Yeah, we're involved with the Boy Scouts of America, Girl Scouts of America. We have multiple youth centers across the United States, including a youth center here in Houston, specifically for the Muslim youth here that grew up in the United States. So that's one main big activity that we do. I suck!
So you're Muslim, right?
Yeah.
How long you been Muslim? Born Muslim?
Born Muslim.
MashaAllah. This branch is mainly dealing with the youth itself, right?
Well, we have a separate section for the youth, but also for all those older Muslims also to improve their iman and their Islamic knowledge and understanding.
You guys suck. So, how have you found Islam in America?
How I found Islam? Well, I grew up in America and I haven't really been anywhere else, so I think we're doing okay considering we are the first generation here and we're so organized. Inshallah, with our generation, we're going to be the pioneers for the kids to really do a lot here.
Any way involved in a political process here in America?
Yes, we have the M.A.S. Freedom Foundation, and that's specifically set up, a subsidiary of ours, specifically set up for political and civil rights. We have our headquarters in Washington, D.C. that specifically advance the Muslims, the civil liberties, political agendas.
The Islamic political agenda or the non-Muslim political agenda?
Islamic. I mean, obviously we want justice for Muslims and non-Muslims. So basically to help America, to realize that complete justice and no discrimination for any race or any religion. I suck! And do you feel like we're progressing as far as American Muslims?
I think we are progressing. I think it's still early to see how much we've progressed because we've only been here, since the 40s, 50s, and it's a fairly new thing, but if you look at how Islam is a fast-growing religion in this country, I think we're doing pretty well.
Does the M.A.S organization promote democratic values, things of that nature?
Yes, of course. I mean, we're very big supporters of the democratic process and system.
You guys suck. Do you find any aspect of Islam that's not actually melting into the American melting pot, as they call it?
Well, if you compare Islam to any other religion, we're the most modern religion that there is. And I think that it can be accepted in any place on the planet if you look at the right aspects. So it's an eye of the beholder.
What happens when the democratic process contradicts what we know to be Islamically sound?
Well, I can't speak for the organization, but obviously we try to strive for the Islamic point of view and everything that we do.
Is there a bit of a compromise in order to meet halfway or something of that nature?
I really don't understand what you're talking about. I suck!
But how about aspects of Islam, like for instance the hijab? How do you feel about the hijab?
Well, if you take a look at if you look at the opposite extreme, I guess in American society where a woman feels that she needs to show her body to a man, and a lot of people will say a woman is oppressed because she's wearing hijab. And if you take a look at a woman who's showing off her body, who's dressing for the man? One of them dressing for a man and the other one's dressing for Allah. There's a big difference there. So I think the hijab actually forces a man to listen to the words of a woman rather than to be distracted by her body and her physical aspects and to actually see what she has to say. So I think the hijab really empowers them.
Like for instance, certain voter referendums like raising the drinking age and capping interest rates and things of that nature.
Obviously, we use the democratic system to help us promote our if they're trying to promote alcohol and stuff, we set up an alternative point of view to encourage people to vote against it. Okay. So obviously we have to stay within the democratic system and try to implement values that are congruent to Islam.
You guys suck. MashaAllah, truly words of wisdom. Appreciate your time. Thank you for the interview. SaadImam. Alhamdulillah. I appreciate your time. Thank you. SaadImam. You guys suck. Oh, I'm sorry. I can edit it out, dude. I can edit it out.
Nah, that's all good.
Okay, good.
It just can't. You guys suck. Try to get his name right, okay? What do you think of the Muslim?